Hi, I'm Yani. Today I'll be presenting a review of Shigeru Miyamoto, one of the most established game designers. He's often called the father of modern video games for his work in creating some of the most iconic games we know today. The presentation will cover his career highlights, popular games, contribution and achievements, industry influence, and the inspiring lessons we can learn from him. Shigeru Miyamoto is a Japanese video game designer, producer, and game director at Nintendo. He joined Nintendo in 1977 as an artist, and he was actually Nintendo's first artist. His first big project was turning a field arcade game into Donkey Kong, which became Nintendo's first major arcade hit. His success didn't stop here. He continued creating groundbreaking games, and then his career grew stronger. Today, he's Nintendo Representative Director and Senior Managing Executive Officer, meaning he's still in charge of some Nintendo's biggest projects, guiding the company's vision and creativity. Miyamoto has dedicated his career to making games accessible and engaging fun for everyone. Let's look at a game like Super Mario Bros., Donkey Kong, The Legend of Zelda, and Pikmin. You may have played one of these yourself, or at least heard one of them. But did you know Shigeru Miyamoto was the creative mind behind them? Each game introduced unique characters, interesting settings, and challenges that attract millions of players. Many of us might have played this game, but only a few of us realized the impact of Miyamoto's creativity in making such game. This game became popular and went ahead to set standards for the gaming industry. His work helped Nintendo stand out of games that are fun for everyone, but complex enough to be challenging. Shigeru Miyamoto's contributions to gaming are broad and transformative, with the creation of several iconic video game franchises and the introduction of groundbreaking concepts. For example, Super Mario Bros. Popularized platform games with simple, intuitive controls, making it easy for anyone to play while providing a challenge that keeps players returning. It focused on navigating environments by jumping, which remains a basic mechanic in gaming today. Additionally, Donkey Kong brought us one of the most earliest video game heroes, with a damsel in distress narrative that inspired many story-driven games to come. Moreover, The Legend of Zelda started the open-world genre in which players can approach objectives freely, as opposed to a world with more linear and structured gameplay that has become a standard in modern gaming. Besides, Pikmin introduced a unique style of real-time strategy, creating an attractive, natural world that balanced strategy and creativity. Miyamoto has received many awards including the Academy of Interactive Arts and Science Hall of Fame Award, the BAFTA Fellowship Award, and the Lifetime Achievement Award at the Game Developers' Choice Awards. He has pushed gaming boundaries, blending simple, intuitive design with the immersive gameplay. His work continues to create benchmarks within the industry. He had greatly influenced the gaming industry, changing how games are designed. He focused on making games fun and accessible, putting enjoyment and simplicity before complex technical elements. Rather than creating games with very difficult mechanics, he emphasized gameplay that are easy to learn but challenging enough to master, giving players progress and satisfaction. Thus, this friendly experience has expanded the gaming appeal. He believed that games are for everyone, making video games enjoyable for all ages. Furthermore, Miyamoto's innovative style and design approach have inspired many designers, leading trends toward games that are more inclusive, imaginative, and accessible. His design is rooted in simplicity, user experience, and the joy of discovery. He creates games that are easy to play, yet challenging enough to keep players engaged. By balancing accessible with gameplay depth, he gives players a sense of adventure and achievements. This contribution and approach shapes Nintendo brand identity and also influences the gaming industry. As you can see, I've shown some of Miyamoto's quote while presenting, but the most famous quote is, "A delayed game is eventually good, but a rushed game is forever bad." This quote shows his commitment to quality. He stated that games should be designed carefully and rushing them may ruin the play experience. Miyamoto teaches us to value patience and take the time needed to create quality work. For me, his emphasis on simplicity and user experience is inspiring. He shows us that a good design doesn't need to be complicated. Instead, it should be intuitive, delightful, and meaningful for the player. In summary, Shigeru Miyamoto's work reminds me that great design takes time and requires a creative mindset. He focused on players' perspective by making games accessible, fun, and engaging. Thus, he leads the game industry and still inspires new generation of designers. Miyamoto proved that with patience, passion, and a user-focused approach, we can create games that resonate with people. Thank you for listening, and I hope you found some inspiration too.